Hey, what's going on? We bought some wrestling cards. I was out and about today, and I was out near. There's a used to be a mall, not too close to where I grew up. Actually, like I literally maybe 2 blocks away. Um, but they tore it down years ago. There's a Walmart there now. I mean, the Walmart was in the mall when it was still a mall, but Walmart bought the property. They tore down the mall basically and turned it into a big giant strip plaza thing and so forth. There used to be in the mall a store that sold like sports cards, collectible cards, all that sort of stuff. And honestly, those type of stores have become few and far between since I was a kid. There used to be tons of them. Um, this guy's still in business though. He moved down the street from where the mall was, and I had to go to that Walmart today to get some other stuff. And on my way back, I was like, I'm gonna run in and check it out. I haven't been in there in a while, see what's new. Um, and I decided, let's get some wrestling cards. So I grabbed 4 packs. We've got 2 packs of the TOPPS 2021 NXT cards, and 2 packs of TOPPS 2021 can't women's division cards. I haven't collected cards like that weren't part of a trading card game in a very long time. Everything I've ever collected card wise for years has been like right now, obviously there's the amiibo cards. Y'all know I've been doing those. And I had the Transformers cards, which was a collectible card game. That was probably the first thing I'd done in a very long time. Prior to that, I I can't even remember what the name of the game was. It was a collectible trading card game. It started as a Marvel thing. There were several waves of it. My friends and I were all into it. We used to, oh man, and again there was a second, like on top of that guy with the card store that used to be in that mall. In that same mall, there used to be a comic book store, and he carried those cards. And man, we were buying them up all the time. Um, I think the comic book store was called Heroes and Legends. It's been a long time. Like we're talking like, because again, I'm in my 40s now, so this would have been like in my teen years, right? So this is over 20 years ago. It's a little difficult to remember. It's a little fuzzy. It was just a small little store, small footprint. Used to get my comic books there um, when I collected comics more regularly. And then also, again, we were into this game. I cannot remember the name of the game for the life of me. I wish I still had the cards. I don't even know what I ever did with them. I wish I still had them. But yeah, it started out as a Marvel thing. There was tons of sets of Marvel. Eventually, they did a new wave with DC characters as well, and they were actually all interchangeable, which was great. You could have you had to pick 4 characters for your team. Any characters, heroes and villains, didn't matter, and you could mix and match with all the other sets. And there was even just before it kind of shut down, there was even an Image Comics one as well. So like Spawn and all that stuff. It was really cool. Cannot remember the name of it. If you know the name of the game I'm thinking of, drop it in the comments below. But again, I had tons of the cards, and I don't know what I ever did with them. I probably sold them. I'm sure I sold them. I just don't remember when or how long ago. I wish I still had them. I had tons of cards. Honestly, I wish the game still existed, but I know games have got more complex and stuff like that. But yeah, everything card wise for me has always been card games or game related. Um, like the Amiibo cards. Now, I have not collected just a regular kind of like sports card or anything like that since I was really young when I used to collect baseball cards. But I haven't done anything like that since. I thought about getting into it, but I know it's an expensive hobby again, and obviously, like, I gotta be careful how I spend my money. But anyways, let's get into these. So we'll start with an NXT pack, because that'll be fun. Start with an NXT pack. We'll see what type of cards we actually get. Actually, before we start this real quick, they just got their customer service. Approximate odds of finding a sequential numbered base card parallels purple, blue, red. I don't know what any of that means. There's something about no purchase necessary. Open to US. What is this here? Is there like a contest or something? No purchase necessary. Open to US Canadian residents except Quebec. Normal. For chance to obtain any of the cards listed above, the same on its well supplies last. Handprint your name. Number 10 envelope. Blah, 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 blah. Only one card per envelope. Mailed separately. Postmarked December. Oh, it's too late. December 1st, 2021. And receive by December 8th. Drawings. Yeah, so there was obviously some sort of contest. You have to be able to answer a skill testing question, which was 75 times 3 plus 30 minus 11. They have the question written wrong. It actually says 75 times 3 plus 30 minus 11 minus question mark. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an equal sign. It probably is. It does look a little bit thicker than the actual minus sign. I think it's just the way it printed. It looks too close together. Doesn't say what it's for, though. I did see some other stuff there. They had, like, obviously, like, bigger boxes, but they didn't seem reasonably priced. It was like they had a box that was $80 and $100. They had all sorts of different WWE cards as well. They didn't have any AEW ones. Would have grabbed a pack of that if they had. But anyways, yeah. So there was something about winning tickets to an NXT show or something like that. So maybe that's what this is in reference to. I'm not really too sure. But anyways, let's pull these out. So what do we got? This is weird. Okay, so before I show you the first card here, so it looks like it has a picture of the winner of a match. It says who the match was against, and it has a date. So that must have been the date that the show happened, like probably the regular NXT broadcast, I'm guessing, or maybe it's a pay-per-view or whatever. So anyways, the first card I've got here says Roderick Strong defeats Bronson Reed, men's division, February 12th, 2020. So it's got, and so it's probably a picture, I would imagine, from that show. Oops. So that's that there. On the back, February 12th, 2020. Roderick Strong, enraged by the fact that Velveteen Dream had a picture of his wife and son on his ring gear, challenged Dream to a match then and there. His challenge was accepted instead by Bronson Reed. Dream distracted Strong during the match, but it wasn't enough to give Reed the victory. Strong pulled out the win, next targeting Velveteen Dream. So it looks like it's got like a little bit of facts or whatever about their careers, matches, and stuff like that. So just kind of neat. It's a different way to do it rather than just having a straight out, here's Roderick Strong. Next we got Johnny Gargano defeats Dominik Dijakovic. I've never been able to pronounce that dude's name correctly. In one sense, I'm glad he's called T-Bar now because it's easy to pronounce. On the other hand, it's a stupid gimmick, and he was moreover, obviously, as Dominik. But anyways, Johnny Gargano defeats Dominik Dijakovic, men's division, May 6, 2020. That's the card. I keep doing this wrong. That's the card there. Dominik Dijakovic didn't have much of a chance in this match against Johnny Gargano. Joined ringside by his wife, Candice LeRae, Gargano used every dirty trick in the book to put down Dijakovic, including getting help from Candice. NXT's power couple used their combined efforts to distract him, allowing Gargano to hit his final beat DDT for the win. So then we have this almost 3D looking card. It's Tyler Bate, it doesn't. It's not a match. It says NXT UK on it as well, I might add. So it looks like they do have just regular. Here's the guy card. So yeah, and it's got on the so we are NXT and Tyler Bate NXT UK. I didn't notice, are these numbered? Yes, so that was card number 20. That was card number 1. I guess this one's 58, I'm guessing. I don't know. Height 5'7", weight blah 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 blah. Rough, just a little biography on Tyler Bate. And then we've also got Trent Severin, who's his tag team partner in Mustache Mountain, the current NXT UK Tag Team Champions. His is sideways for whatever reason. His is number 57. And again, has a little bit of his stuff on there. Then we've got a Finn Balor card. So again, this is not a match detailed card. Brent is back, 10/23/2019. There we go. Now we got some more match cards again. So this one's okay. So yeah, so if it's just the regular NXT show, it has the NXT logo in the corner, like the first ones I showed you. I guess if it's from an actual takeover pay-per-view type event, it's got that logo. So this one has the NXT Great American Bash logo. Legado del Fantasma defeats Drake Maverick and Breezango. Men's division, July 8th, 2020. And it's got Joaquin Wild, I think is his name. Hip-tossing Fandango. Santos Escobar had joined forces with Joaquin Wild, there you go, and Raul Mendoza from Legado del Fantasma. The powerful trio faced Drake Maverick and Breezango in a 6-man tag match at the Great American Bash. Maverick was seeking payback for the weeks of attacks he had endured. However, Legado proved to be too much for Maverick and Breezango. There you go. And then the last card we got, Tommaso Ciampa defeats Leon Ruff. NXT Men's Division, May 27th, 2020. That's the card there, sorry. It had been weeks since Ciampa had last competed in the ring. Recovering from his injury sustained in the previous match, Ciampa returned to action, ready to send NXT superstars a warning. That warning came from the form of a brutal beating laid down on his unlucky opponent Leon Ruff, who had lasted only a couple of minutes against Ciampa. All right, so interesting. So that's kind of a neat thing. You know, let's just do. I was gonna do alternate, but let's do the second NXT pack, and then we'll dive into the women's cards. So we got our second pack here. This one's weird. So it's another match card like the other ones. NXT Drake Maverick wins Group A. Men's Division, May 20th, 2020. Drake Maverick's Cinderella story in NXT in the interim Cruiserweight Championship tournament continued as he faced Kushida. With his competitive future on the line, Maverick used his incredible arsenal of maneuvers to battle the opponent. Though Kushida looked strong, Maverick got the win in the end, earning his way to a triple threat match atop Group A. So, NXT. Keith Lee becomes #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Men's Division, June 24th, 2020. There you go. NXT North American Champion Keith Lee defended his title against former NXT champions Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor in a triple threat match that would determine who would challenge Adam Cole for the NXT title at the Great American Bash. Despite the combined efforts of both Johnny Wrestling and the Prince, Lee was dominant, winning the match. This one has a rookie card thing on it, stamp on it. I don't know how to pronounce that. I never really saw these guys in NXT. I wasn't able to get NXT at the time. But you know him better right now as Veer Mahan. Oh wait, no, this is not Veer Mahan. This is the other dude. This is Sangha. Sorry. Yes, Veer Mahan and Sangha were a tag team. I remember that before Veer went to the main roster. Yeah. Anyways, and then we've also got Mr. Robert Stone. And then we got a third one here, and this one's fancy. It's got, it's Timothy Thatcher, and apparently it's an authentic autograph card. And it says on the back, congratulations, you now own an authentic We Are NXT autographed card. Okay. I assume that means it's worth something. NXT, Damian Priest attacks Finn Balor Men's Division, May 13th, 2020. Sounds familiar after Finn Balor beat him for the U.S. title on Raw. Newcomer Cameron Grimes knew he was the underdog in his match against Finn Balor, but thanks to Damian Priest, Grimes got the biggest win of his career. Priest attacked Balor mid-match, allowing Grimes to pick up the surprise victory. Following the match, Priest continued to assault on Balor. The Archer of Infamy hit him with his trademark Reckoning. And we got NXT, Kushida defeats Jake Atlas, Men's Division, May 6, 2020. In a clash of two first-round victors, Kushida and Jake Atlas collided in the second round of the interim NXT Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. The time travel-loving Kushida relied on his vast in-ring experience to quickly subdue the lesser-experienced Atlas. Though known for his high-flying arsenal, Kushida used an armbar to get the submission. Very educational. All right. Let's move along to these women's division cards, shall we? So this is another set of cards that came out around the same time. There's a whole bunch of things about the odds on the back. There's also a no purchase necessary. Deadline for this one is also passed. It had to be postmarked by a lot closer on this one, though. It had to be postmarked by February 16th, 2022, received by February 23rd, 2022, and the winner would have been whatever. So it sounds like, obviously, there's chances to win, I guess, a chance to go to shows, I guess, or whatever. I'm guessing is what that is. So here we go. So first up, we have Asuka. Whoop. There we go. We got Asuka. And then we've also got Rhea Ripley. Ooh, ooh. So it says there's 7 cards, but it does have, sorry, I should have mentioned that. It does have a disclaimer on the back. Packs with a special insert may contain only 1 to 6 cards. So you can get less cards if you get a special card, which we did get in this one. We've got an authentic matte relic, Charlotte Flair. Says, congratulations, you now own an authentic Charlotte Flair WrestleMania 36 event used matte relic card. So, sure. Whatever they say. I actually have one of these cards I got from something else, and it's an Apollo Crews one. And then we've got the Golden Role Models retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship June 14th, 2020. It says Backlash, Bailey and Sasha Banks. Boom. So, yeah, didn't get very many cards in that one. Only got 4 cards because of that special card. And then we'll get into the next one here. So, yeah, like, I have no idea if these cards are even worth money. Don't know if they're worth collecting or to keep collecting. I think I've got a special card in this one, too. Feels weird. Alright. So we got Alexa Bliss defeats Nikki Cross, December 23rd, 2020. Carmella makes her return, November 6th, 2020. Women's Tag Team Champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defeat Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, November 2nd, 2020. Ooh. It's a holograph card. Very shiny. Oh, no, we didn't get a special card. It did feel like one, though. Well, we got Mercedes Martinez, who is, I think, the interim Ring of Honor Women's Champion right now. I think. We got Candice LeRae. Raw Women's Championship match ends in controversy. Extreme Rules, July 19th, 2020. And Nikki Cross defeats Alexa Bliss, July 24th, 2020. Boom. So there we go. We had both ways. Where did it go back? Where is it? So on Raw, November 23rd, 2020, but back in July 24th, 2020 on SmackDown. So, yeah, so there we go. That's all the cards. So, yeah, I mean, they're nice cards. But again, I'm not sure if it's worth continually trying to buy and collect. It's a very expensive habit. I'll have to look in to see if these cards are actually worth anything. That might decide whether or not I keep buying them or not, but we'll see. Anywho, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Obviously, as always, hit the link below. Actually, it's going to be in this corner here. Or maybe it's that corner. I don't know. I'm sure the camera will flip it. But anyways, either way, thank you. Wherever the link is, somewhere down along the bottom. Click it, follow, subscribe, like, all that wonderful cool stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.